Nighttime upon us in downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Division II stars are definitely out tonight. Women's basketball quarterfinal win. As the top seed, Grand Valley State will wear the white jerseys tonight. Pittsburgh State wearing their predominantly black jerseys. Kameen and Gerber tip it up, and it is Grand Valley State with the first opportunity and possession.
And one thing that Grand Valley State talked about is not crowding their posts in the paint.
And not crowding, giving space certainly is a good thing to Riley Griswold.
Griswold going right to work, even had a double team on her, just went across the lane, finished on the other side of the window.
Well, here we go with the pace. Gerber working through a double team, gets a nice roll. Easily done.
Gerber is so difficult to defend because even when you bring two, she's able to find that sliver of space to finish. And that sets Grona Gerber single season scoring record, 627 points.
With the response, the three ball. Cabana at the opposite end. And Avery making her 73rd consecutive start with this game. Way to start it off with the three.
I like, too, that Grand Valley State is bringing some full court pressure to try and slow down Pittsburgh State from getting in their offense.
Double team is there, but the ball will stay with the Gorillas. Good hedge there by Griswold, trying not to let Gerber get that ball inside. Kept alive. And Griswold with the rebound. She tips it over to Molly Anderson. Great hustle. Kameen trying to keep it alive. Does it stay? No, it does not.
But I like the effort from Kameen there because the 50-50 plays are going to be what needs to be won in this game if you want to come out the winner and head to the championship game.
Grand Valley State decides not to put pressure on ball for that inbounds pass. Schreiner trying to go coast to coast. Grace Pyle, who had an exceptional quarterfinal game, foul called on the floor. Amanda David, the head coach, playing at one time for her alma mater, has been head coach now for 7 years. One of the all-time leaders in the record book as a player. Shot clock winding down, and one focus was to get to the hoop. Grace Pyle doing a super job to finish on that play.
Pyle getting that first step on her defender, and then she has that ability to finish at the angle. One thing Pittsburgh State talked about on the offensive end is because of how long Grand Valley State is and big and physical, you got to be whipping that ball around, making them move side to side.
A lot of players with experience on the floor. Gerber, Schreiner, Pyle for Pittsburgh State, all making their 100th start. We talked about Cabana making her 73rd. We talked about Griswold. Those are the type of things. Riley left all alone, knocks it down.
Riley Griswold, her ability to shoot that three ball means as a defender, you have to go out and contest her. She has that ability to stretch the floor for the Lakers.
Look out for that swing. Sydney Holmes trying to find some space. Holmes backing down. Good defense at the opposite end by Drusty. And look out. Here comes Grand Valley State. They recover nicely, are the Gorillas. A lot of hands, a lot of activity. Kameen can't get it to fall.
Griswold's making it difficult, though, for Corinna Gerber to get touches inside.
Well, you know, you ring a three, I can ring a three as well. Grace Pyle knocking down two big shots. Look out! You got to cover defense.
Transition defense has been a little bit of an issue early for Pittsburg State. Has to do a better job getting back in transition.
Forensic pace. Is it okay that we have no defense right now?
This is kind of what we expected. A lot of offense. Grand Valley State does have a top 10 defense in the country.
Bring the 0-2 out. May need it on the sidelines tonight.
Fortunately for the Lakers, they go 12 deep. So Coach Mike Williams talked about they've got 12 starters essentially.
Good hands, good hustle, kept alive. Still good hustle by both players.
We've also got a little bit of a wrestling match so far with players diving all over the floor for balls.
Here's Mike Williams in his 10th season. Incredible coaching record as well. That 36th win, they broke a number of all-time marks.
What says the most is that he's been there 10 seasons. All 10 years they've been to the NCAA tournament.
And second straight Elite Eight as well. Good work and high off the glass, and a nice finish by Mackenzie Bisbal.
And we've seen two really talented freshmen in this semis. Mackenzie Bisbal, freshman of the year. We saw Christina Jones in that first semifinal, CCAA freshman of the year.
Trying to work it into Mackenzie here, trying to work hard underneath, denied by Savannah Campbell. Good touch there by Mackenzie.
The post defense between both Bisbal sisters has been really good so far. And I like the way, too, Grand Valley State's trying to exploit some guard post-ups inside with their size advantage.
Attacking the glass. Here's Mackenzie Bisbal doing a good job. Gets the foul called on the floor. I don't believe she was in the fact of shooting, but we will step aside as well. Everybody needs a little breather right now. 12-9, Grand Valley State.
So it's going to be also about, on the defensive end, who can make each other's offense a little bit uncomfortable, take them out of their normal rhythm, get some contested shots going.
Mackenzie Bisbal, a 69% shooter from the free throw line. Have one more here. Way to knock it down. Good recovery by Mackenzie. And solid passing here, moving that ball around, just unable to get that good look.
But Pitt State's ability to hit some of those three-point shots is going to be critical in this game to open things up inside for Corinna Gerber.
Mackenzie puts her elbow into it a little bit, that shoulder down. Mackenzie and Riley have now combined for 11 of the team's 16 points.
That's clearly a lot of the game plan for Grand Valley State. Pound that ball inside, take advantage of a little bit bigger matchups in the post. Certainly Corinna Gerber brings size, but Mackenzie Bisbal has a little bit of size advantage on her defender.
Trying to run it down the opposite end, and Mason James, the junior, with her first two of the game. Blocking foul will be called on James.
The girls have to make sure that they're forcing Nicole Camille to her right hand. She loves to get downhill, attacking off the bounce with that left hand, and does a great job getting to the free throw line.
Camille, a 79% free throw shooter for the redshirt junior. This is a Grand Valley State team that had 5 new freshmen come in this year, a transfer. Loves to utilize 10 or 12 players and push that tempo.
The coach ultimately says they've got 12 starters that could be going. Just speaks to the unselfishness of the group. Just nobody gets more than 21 or 22 minutes a game.
Gorillas trying to work quickly. Holmes trying to get down on the block, being denied. Tough pass inside to Gerber and has it taken away.
And literally every touch that's going inside is getting doubled. It's making it really hard on the post players to get anything clean in that 3 to 5 foot area.
Up top, trying to work. Cabana. And it's a charge going the opposite way. Oh, check that. Appeared to be a travel. Looking at the replay it again, it was not a charge. It was definitely a traveling call. Tip basketball. And it will go back to Grand Valley State.
And the Lakers have been able to turn the Gorillas over early in this game off of that full court trap. And now it's about converting the defense to offense.
The day off has certainly helped both schools to garner a few more fans. Fans from both teams are here tonight. A good contingent, good crowd to back them up. We understand there's watch parties as a foul called on the floor for both schools. Grand Valley State was
Papitos,
Peps, I guess they call it. And 5th Street Bar and Grill for the Pittsburg State fans. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight as well. Nicely done in the finish. Backing it back out, bringing it back in. Nicole Kameen finishing on that play. Kameen now with 4 on a 10-2 run.
Hannah Nilja, she did a better job of forcing Kameen to her right hand that time, but no help defender came over late to help on the closeout.
Foul called on the floor. Gorillas will have possession here. That's Riley's first foul of the game. Holmes trying to turn inside. A lot of patience by Sydney Holmes, the senior from Mays.
Sydney Holmes just does the dirty work inside for the Gorillas, and I like that move to have her post up inside, especially with all the defensive attention Corinna Gerber's getting.
Corinna Gerber is getting a lot of attention and just picked up a foul there. She's barking back a little bit. Teammates trying to gather around her. Having a tough task. It's a fun matchup, as Kelly mentioned in the open of the show, between Bisbal and we're going to switch it up here a little bit though. Put Campbell on her. Here's Holmes. Pulls it up. Kameen now. Type of player who do so much for Grand Valley State.
Kameen's proving to be a big problem right now off the bounce. The Gorillas are going to have to do a better job sending help on her if she gets back by that first line of defense.
Possession arrow has it going the opposite way. 1:26 to go. The pressure taken off by the Gorillas. Little step in, little jab step by McKenzie. Can't get it to fall. Good hustle.
The offensive blocks.
Veenstra with the rebound, go back inside. Can't get the roll. 2 good looks. Two-possession game here to close out this first quarter of play. Ball will stay with the Gorillas. Off-balance shot, nicely done.
Grace Pyle is so tough. That was great defense being played by Lexi Blitz-Zuweit on her, but just better offense, contested in your face, and still able to get that mid-range shot to go.
7 now for Pyle. Trusty gets, oh, and rolls out. One more time. No bucket, they say, even if it wins.
4 straight season that Grand Valley State has had 30 or more wins. Just the level of consistency the Lakers have been able to maintain is really impressive.
Can't get the ball to fall there, and Mackenzie Bisbal doing what she has done best thus far in this game with the rebound, leading the way with 6 points right now for the Lakers.
And the girls are going to have to do a better job, especially on the defensive end of the floor, of keeping the Lakers off the offensive glass.
Riley's shot can't fall. Foul called on the floor. Blitz-Zuweit picking it up, and that is her first for Lexi Richard Jr. Weak side board gathered in by Nicole Kameen. Nicole does a little bit of everything, loses control, but unfortunately there, and it's right back over to Pittsburg State. Oh, super movement, outside, inside game, and the finish.
And a really nice job, Harper Schreiner. She drew that help defender over on attacking off the bounce, and that left Savannah Campbell all alone for the easy 2.
7-point game. Pace picking up quickly here in the second. Whoop. No travel call. And the turnover. Oh. The rebound trying to come back out. Both teams fighting really hard. A lot of hands flailing everywhere. Blitz-Zuweit for 3. Can't get it.
Pittsburg State's been really fortunate because it really had a high number of turnovers here in the first quarter and now into the second, but the live ball turnovers, the Lakers haven't been able to convert to points necessarily.
Holmes trying to work on Riley Bisbal.
Lakers just making everything tough right now in the paint. Contested, closing gaps.
Riley looking to back down, faces up, can't get the look. Vancey trying to find somebody to cut across. The Gorillas pace, are they pacing them out of it, just themselves out of the rhythm right now?
A little bit.
Like little nerves.
The biggest problem for this Gorillas offense is it's so used to being able to pound that ball inside to create some matchup advantages and cutters off of that inside play. And everything going into the paint has been extremely difficult, contested. The passing lanes have closed up.
Gerber bringing it back out to Sydney Holmes. High off the glass. Good idea. Gets her own board. Goes back up strong. Still can't get it to fall. Catherine Schmidt, who has been a great find for Grand Valley, picking up the board. Had a solid career for 4 years, 35 in white at Lewis.
This is why the 3-ball is going to be so important in this game for the Gorillas, is because if you're able to hit some 3-point shots, it'll open things up defensively inside for that paint area.
And Pittsburg State As Kelly mentioned, just 1 for 5 right now.
And now 9 turnovers in this game. And the turnovers are ultimately what's killing this offense for the Gorillas, just not able to get in any sort of offensive rhythm because it's just been really disjointed with the turnovers.
Molly Anderson giving it up. Cabana, nice pass down below to Anderson, who can't finish. Good look. Schreiner trying to get into the middle of the floor. Nice pass. Oh, and just cannot finish on the play. His bodies fall once again. Schmidt pulling up for the 3 ball.
Bodies on the floor have been theme of this game, literally both sides of the ball.
A lot of hustle from both ends. 20 seconds put up on the shot clock. 6 minutes to go in this second quarter of play. Cabana trying to hold that pivot foot, get a shot off, unable to do so.
Really good contest there. Lacey James just bodying up.
Ball is going to stay with Grand Valley State.
This is just really good defense being played on Avery Cabana by Lacey James, that ability to recover laterally and force a really difficult shot.
Patience in turn inside the lane and a solid good finish. Grandstreet. Ball was tipped. You saw that foot go into the backcourt. Gerber hard at work here. Can't get the spin. And off of the shot on the rebound. Foul called on the floor.
And it's pretty much one and done for the Gorillas this entire game so far on the glass. Isbell doing a nice job, though, of pushing Corinna Gerber out, making her uncomfortable on her sweet spot on that post area.
Schreiner picking up the foul. That will be her first.
Look at how hard Gerber is having trouble getting that basketball. Great defense being played on her.
Gorillas trying to work for that shot. They were 0 for 5, but that'll ring it.
Grace Pyle has been the offense right now for the Gorillas. Her ability to hit outside shots, it will continue to open things up inside for Corinna Gerber.
Pyle and her teammates trying to make something happen here.
Done with this group. And she's invested in that program. She was an elite player for Pittsburg State back in the day. Grew up 12 miles from campus. But has built the Pittsburg State team into a power, especially in the Midwest.
Set career marks in assists and free throw percentage during her time. Top 10 in scoring as well. Trying to help her team make their first appearance in a national championship game. With some work to do, the Lakers.
Pittsburg State has to figure out a way to get Gerber more touches. She has only had 3 shot attempts in this game.
Lakers trying to get their offense in motion here as the lead has been chipped away just a little bit. Riley with a little bit of a head fake, hesitation there.
Bisbal just has such deceiving speed for being 6'2". Just very decisive, quick first step. Forced Gerber to the left side of that lane and then was able to just find enough of a drop step to get the angle.
Good looks once again. Back to back now as the Gorillas won for their last 8 from the floor. Good cut inside. There was a lot of focus on what was being cut on the outside. And Paige Vanstee with the bucket. She now has 6.
Lakers are just having a lot of success right now, posting up their guards, really exploiting those guard matchups in the paint.
Macy James looking for some help. Looking to try to kick it in the corner. They go back inside to Gerber. She has just been knocked around her comfort zone down in the post.
Bisball's doing a phenomenal job just denying the entry pass. Look at how quick the entry pass has to be. But first, let's go see the post, or the guard post up inside by Paige Vanstee, doing a great job finishing at the rim, sealing on the backside. But Gerber, this last possession, that ball was threaded through very quickly, had a very short window of which to catch it and go up with it.
The bench for both teams have gotten plenty of time tonight. For Grand Valley State, their bench has played already about 37 minutes. For Pitt State, about 15.
The Lakers bench already producing in a big way. 12 points in this game. This is the #1 bench in Division II. Averages over 43 points per game.
Corinna Gerber, over 1,800 points in her illustrious career at Pitt State. Pretty close to career numbers as far as points and rebounds. And Mackenzie Bisbal can't get it to fall. It was Mackenzie actually early on in this game that was the consistent threat for the Lakers. Allowed them to extend the lead into double figures before the Gorillas cut it back to single digits.
But it's been a really balanced scoring attack for the Lakers with how deep they go, 12 deep into their bench. And on the converse, Lakers have done a really nice job of making the Gorillas one-dimensional on the offensive end, completely taking Gerber away. It's really been all Grace Pyle.
Molly Anderson gets the shot off. A little bit of an awkward spot. Good hustle in running that ball down was Vanstee. Gerber doing so much. Good hustle. And the steal. Great job by Pyle. And her teammates. Check that.
That was all set up, though, by Paige Vanstee and her hustle. Going for that loose ball. Falling at about. She just threw it back, hoping that one of her teammates would meet that ball. And then Lexi Plitzowite coming through and going right away to attack the rim.
Plitzowite, one of the key bench players who have come off tonight. Been a big, big product for this team. Lexi's first opportunity at the free throw line. The last time that Grand Valley State won a national championship was back in 05 and 06. Her mom, Don, the head coach at that time. Mom and the Minnesota Gopher team trying to make a deep run in postseason right now. They play tomorrow night against Gonzaga.
I bet she's watching.
Under 2 minutes to go, and finally the knockdown from the iron. It was a scoring drought of almost 3 minutes for Pittsburg State. The basket is good.
Off ball
and
foul.
Underneath, as everybody was trying to jockey for position.
That three-point look, though, was absolutely huge. And let's take a look first at the off-ball foul under the basket. On the rebound, A little bit of a touch foul.
Savannah Campbell picking up the foul underneath. That's her second. That's a tough one. You're trying to be aggressive and make things happen for your team, and push there on Macy James, a little bit upset. Can't blame her. That's her second as well. She'll take a break here as we get close to half.
And this is where the depth at Grand Valley State really comes in, is when you rack up fouls. Right. That's a danger for Pittsburg State, whose bench is not near as deep.
Cabana dumps it off, and a good pass inside to Vanstein.
Initial really good job by Cindy Holmes coming over on the help defense, but then the rotation from Milges to get to the other man was a little bit late, and that's what allowed Paige Vanstein to draw the foul.
Vanstein 69% on the season, knocking it down. Good job. Nice read on that pass and the pressure, and who is there once again?
And Lakers just bringing a double on Grace Pyle in the corner, and it forced her to make an errant pass inside.
11th turnover of the game. Good save by Avery Cabana. Big jump step inside. Can't get it to fall. Offensive rebound and the putback by Catherine Schmidt. Largest lead of the game for the Lakers. 4-second differential. Rims out.
But the Lakers are really forcing Pittsburg State into being a three-point shooting team.
Three attempt is slightly off, and that fast pace will take us to halftime. 11-point lead.
Score is going to be that's going to step up.
The only player in double figures is Grace Pyle. She has 10 right now. The Gorillas have utilized 7 players in this game, and the Lakers 11. They have got scoring from 8 of those 11 players that they've utilized.
But even Grace Pyle, when she's getting looked, she's getting double teamed a lot. And so it's another player on the perimeter, one of those other guards is going to have to be able to step up to open things up.
Working inside to Riley Bisbal, the first 2 points of this third quarter.
Just taking advantage of the switch onto her defensively, had a big size advantage, was able to seal Pyle on her backside.
Trying to swing that ball over to Holmes, and she nails the 3.
Cindy Holmes is the glue player for this Gorillas squad, so she has that ability to be that go-to person in this second half that'll help this offense get into a better rhythm.
Hard off everything, and up over the top. James just trying to direct traffic. Pyle knocks down that 3.
Pyle has been so efficient tonight from 3. Already in this game, 3 triples have gone down. She's 3 of 5 from the long range right now in this game.
13 points on the game. 1 and done. A little bit of a rhythm here for Pittsburg State, trying to get it up to James quickly. They were trying to get it in to Gerber. James sets herself up from the elbow, hard back off. They've got a lot of shots tonight that were hard off the iron.
They certainly have.
Good movement of the basketball. Here's Catherine Schmidt. And the long board. Go back inside, stripped away. Pyle once again. Tried that dish on the inside, no foul called.
Those are the plays you've got to finish against Grand Valley State.
Kameen to Bisbal.
Bisbal just does, it's not a flashy game, but she just does every little thing inside, does a great job finishing around the rim, always expecting that basketball.
Kick, and they'll start it up again. James trying to cut down on that baseline. Going hard against Drusty. Gets the bucket.
Macy James doing a nice way, muscling her way inside, got Kameen off of her feet, and then just stayed with the play.
6-0 run by the Lakers. Seven-point game. Trying to work it inside to Gerber. Finally connects. Persistence.
Grace Pyle, she's pushing the pace in transition. It's allowing Pitt State to get the ball into Gerber before that defense can get helped on the backside.
Good hands once again by Schreiner. Second consecutive steal on her part.
Really nice response from Pitt State here to start the
A 12-2 run for the Gorillas. And the lead has come to 3.
And Grace Pyle pushing things in transition for Pittsburg State.
Pitt State had 11 turnovers in that first half. Extremely uncharacteristic of this team. They have not turned the ball over yet. They have had 8 possessions in this third quarter, and they are 5 for 8 field goal wise on this run.
We're forcing another turnover.
Holmes trying to turn back inside, looking for Pyle there. Puts her nose down, gets to the bucket, changing hands. Kind of dangerous changing hands in that spot too.
Certainly is, but Grace Pyle, she's used to playing against her four brothers, having to get the tough twos, and quick first step, gets the initial step and beat on Lexi Plitzewhite, and then just does a great job finishing through contact, switching hands mid-air.
Finishes play nicely, and suddenly we are tied for the second time in this game. Good hard feed and fight. Down low as Van C gets her own rebound.
Good job by Holmes not fouling there. The defensive effort is much better this half so far for Pitt State, making everything difficult inside.
James, with a little bit of space, gets it back out to Holmes. Got to protect Sydney Holmes, number 1, from that perimeter. If she gets that ball back, Pyle's like to light it up as well. Unable to on that play. Going downhill, look out for the train. And Nicole Kameen will head to the free throw line.
Kameen just has that burst of speed. She's already coming hard downhill, and then she...
Nicole Kameen at the free throw line for Grand Valley State. As the Lakers just trying to find some rhythm here in this third quarter. quarter, they have gone about 2 minutes and 49 seconds without a bucket.
Have turned it over twice.
Facing the full court pressure. Out of the mid free throw. Holmes. They've done a good job getting out on the perimeter on her. Good cut, slice to the basket. Nice finish by Harper Schreiner.
And the outward movement by the Gorillas in the second half has been so much better. Less standing around, more cutters going to the basket, and it's forcing the defense of Grand Valley State to have to choose.
Very first lead of the evening for the Gorillas. They have listened to the message at halftime and produced. Puts it away. Tried one side. Passed it off to Mackenzie Brisball, and Brisball unable to finish. Brisball started off the game strong. Should be kind of stuck on number 6. Good anticipation on the takeaway. Kameen, strong to the bucket for the finish.
Kameen is so fast with that basketball, such good handles, and she gets downhill in a flurry.
Back we go the other way.
2 quick turnovers here forced by the Lakers defense.
Here's Riley Bisball looking for Mackenzie to turn and looking Mackenzie to face up. Very patient against Sydney Holmes.
And I just like that matchup with Mackenzie Bisball right now. Inside, she's got a height advantage on Sydney Holmes, about a 3 to 4 inch advantage, and she's just going to work with it in a one-on-one situation.
3-point ball game. Under 3 minutes to go here in this third quarter. James to Holmes up top. Swings it around to Grace Pyle. Pyle has space. Enough space as it is. It would have been good. Had it been up. Good follow-up on the play. Can't get it to fall. Out of the pack, Kameen.
Got to stop her in transition.
Acceleration, and they call the charge.
Coretta Gerber has had some really nice defensive plays in this second half. She still hasn't touched the ball much in this game, but she's making an impact with her defense. Look at the way she moves laterally to get herself into position to stop Kameen from getting downhill.
Gerber's definitely had to battle both ends of the floor to get that offense going. Good feed and hesitation. Gets her on board, puts it back up and in.
And both of Gerber's looks in the second half have come in transition before that defense can fully get set.
7 now for Gerber. Paige Vance back in for the Lakers. 1-point lead, under 2 to go here in the third. James races up the court. Everybody fighting for it. Jump ball called. It will go the opposite way.
The other thing this girls' offense is doing a better job with in this third quarter is they're bringing Coretta Gerber out on that 2-man ball screen action on the wings. So it's pulling her defender away from the basket. Less rim protection is allowing more space to open things up for the attacking guard.
Avery Cabana with the basketball. Fancy. Good defense there by Holmes. Foul called on the floor. Excuse me. Grace Pyle will pick up the foul on the play. Grace is first. She's just been steady. Grace Pyle has number 24.
I've been so impressed with her ability to get some of the looks off that she's getting, and they're all contested, but she's able to create just enough space. And again, it goes back to playing in her driveway with her 4 brothers, 3 of them that are older, and having to take really tough twos and figure out how to, when she doesn't have a size advantage, how to score.
Bisbal set herself up for this 3 ball. Under a minute to go in the third. James hesitated for a second. Nice kick back out for 3. Looked good. A little bit sharp off the iron. Gerber trying to work on Riley Bisbal. Here's Holmes to kick back out. Nice swing of the basketball by the Gorillas. What does it pay off? It certainly does.
It's a great decision by Hannah Neal just to let that defender go by, take a little one dribble to the left, and stop and pop.
Gerber with the block. It'll stay with 5.5 on the clock.
Gerber's ability to recover off of ball screens is elite. Look at the way she slides back into position, and she's able to deny this basketball without fouling.
Good finish there, and that will do it. To end this third quarter of play.
Ball touches in that third quarter.
And we know that her class at St. Mary's is up a little bit late tonight watching this game. Miss Harris's class.
Cheering on their student teacher.
Absolutely.
Already has a job lined up as a 5th grade teacher.
Jump ball possession arrow will go back to the Lakers. Crowd is loud and has been that way to support these young ladies since the onset.
This has been a tremendous response by Pittsburg State out of halftime when you're down double digits.
Nicole Kameen, Kelly has talked about her speed and intensity and picking up that speed quickly.
And she's always guarding the opposing team's best guard. Hence why she's on Grace Pyle.
11 points for Kameen, 2 players in double figures for the Lakers with this 2-point lead now. Bisbal is out on her. Short shot. Mackenzie Bisbal with the rebound.
Putting some length on Pyle that time. Contested that shot for certain.
Riley wanted that ball down on the block on Grace Pyle. Gets the board and the putback for 2 more.
You got to put a body on Riley Bisbal because she is so active on the offensive glass. She's physical inside and she can finish with either hand.
15 for Riley. Might have been touched there. Just a little bit of a partial block by Mackenzie.
Mismatch inside. If you can get the ball to Bisbal, she's got Sydney Holmes on her.
You called it. There it is. No call.
She's got a little bit too deep under the basket.
Macy James saying, you know what, I'm just going to kind of slow things down just a little bit. Look over to Coach David. And the accelerator and the Jets are on. Went to dump it off. Did not work. Tip ball back the other way. 2-on-2. Kameen with the finish.
Kameen just has that explosive ability in transition. You have to find her as soon as she crosses half court. Cut off the driving lanes because she's so deadly getting downhill.
James a little bit upset with herself on this 8-0 run. Can it be silenced? No, it is not. And with that, off of the rebound, Macy James going to pick up the foul.
Nicole Kameen, though, has completely changed the complexion of this game yet again for Grand Valley State because she's pushing pace in transition.
Nicole Kameen, one of the mainstays as well, the redshirt junior for this Grand Valley State team. Has started over 103 games now in her career. She's really been solid on the floor. And she goes to work again, trying to face back up. Turns, can't get it to fall. Pyle with the board. Trying to set something up with Gerber. Did not work. Somebody's got to come to the basketball here. Here's James. Pulls up, short, good follow-up by Campbell. They get it back out. Fed back into Campbell. And Savannah is stopped by Riley Bisbal.
Really good defense by Mackenzie Bisbal inside. Does not play like a freshman one bit. I mean, she had a lot of mid-major offers and decided to come to Grand Valley State. Opportunity to play with her sister Riley.
Good communication. You see their conversation there, the coverage in the paint. Inside pass to Campbell goes Aaron. Nicole Kameen gives it up to Mackenzie. Stuffed on the play by Gerber. Good recovery.
Gerber just has really amazing timing on those blocks. She moves so well laterally, and she does a phenomenal job of watching the ball. Watch the space, the initial downhill that Mackenzie Bisbal gets, but Gerber, just the amazing space and ability to time up that block perfectly so as not to draw the foul.
Kameen can't get it to fall. Little jab step off the ball. There's a lot of activity. And I think on that one, the payoff is going to work in the Lakers' favor as James picks up the foul once again. That's her fourth.
To the top area near the free throw line. Yeah, a little shove by Macy James there. Getting a little bit physical. Extended that forearm.
Some action and movement to run. You know, that kind of developed fast for Paige Vanstey.
Vanstey taking advantage. So much of that defensive concentration was in the post area, and that allowed her to get downhill on that left side. Help defender did not come over.
Vanstey now with 9. Campbell can't control. Ball turned back over. Trying to hold on. The Lakers come out of it.
The Lakers have been able to turn over the Gorillas in the last 4 to 5 possessions. That's what's allowed them to build an 8-point lead back up.
Plitzerway to Mackenzie. Good motion. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Gerber with the board. That's her 6th. Timeout called for one of these squads to play Cal State Dominguez Hills for a national championship on Friday night. Leah Secondo, Kelly Burke, and our entire crew. Appreciate you joining us this evening. Our crew has been phenomenal all week long. Out of the timeout, the response. Who else? Grace Pyle.
Pyle just has that clutch gene, the ability to hit the big shot in a critical juncture in this game when the Gorillas badly needed some offense.
19 now for Pyle. Another second chance opportunity for the Lakers. Can they make it hurt? Plitzerway with a big board. There is a lot of positioning going on underneath.
The Lakers have done a nice job here in the fourth quarter of really crashing the offensive glass, creating extra possessions, also creating extra possessions off of Gorilla turnovers, but nice job by Plitzerway of just stealing Nilgis on her backside. Even though Nilgis technically had the inside position, was able to push her in too far into the basket.
Hannah Nilgis' third foul on that one. But they've got Nicole Kameen.
Kameen has just stuffed the stat sheet tonight. She's doing it on the offensive end, defensively. She's crashing the boards.
Kameen and Riley Bisbal both with 15 points. And the response at the other end by Gerber, keeping it close to 5.
Even when Gerber draws, too, she does such a nice job shielding that basketball and going high off the window.
Campbell on Riley Bisbal now. Rolls out. Approaching 4 minutes to go in this game. And just a little bit too aggressive is Lexi Plitzwhite.
Can't tell if Plitzwhite is like, me, or she's mad at herself.
Yep. Pyle will inbound. Gets it to Gerber. They set up the half-court game with Harper Schreiner. Schreiner picks up her dribble. She needs somebody to come back. Gerber with the step. Might have got away with an elbow.
Gerber does such a good job muscling her way in to areas really that there's no space available.
11 now. And how about Riley Bisbal? Kind of off balance just a little bit. It wasn't completely square.
Well, Coach Williams said she doesn't have the prettiest game, but she's just efficient. She can just hit big shots. She can score at all 3 levels. She does whatever it takes.
Pyle trying to find some room. Ball was kicked. It will stay with the Gorillas. 3:15 to go. Both teams on a little bit of a roll right now, Kelly. 3 of their last 3. Macy James is going to come back into the game. No. Goodness.
Yeah, Plitzwhite took a hard shot to her shoulder.
Not quite sure if she's laughing or crying.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think she collided with one of the Gorilla players and banged her shoulder and just kind of took the wind out of her.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely crying. Oh, no, she just got leveled. She was trying to get through that screen and ran smack dab into Karenna Gerber like hitting a brick wall.
Wow.
To the point where it knocked Gerber over. That's why you say you got to call out those screens.
Being a 10-2 off on the side. 3:15 to go. 3-point game. Pyle has good space, drains it. She's been money.
That double stagger look, able to create just enough room for Grace Pyle to get that look off, and she has such a quick release. You have to basically face guard her.
A 3 of the game for the Gorillas.
But right now, the Gorillas defensively don't have an answer for Nicole Kameen, especially on that left side of the lane.
Gerber makes it look easy.
And Gerber's just able to dig down and find her offense when it matters most in these type of games. She's had such limited touches, but she's making the most of the ones she's getting.
Gorillas have hit their last 5 buckets, trying to keep this one close. Within 2, needing a stop as we approach 2 minutes to go in the game. Lob inside, Mackenzie Bisbal can't hold on. The ball goes back. They get the stop they need.
Good help defense coming over from Savannah Campbell, forcing Bisbal to pick up that dribble and lose it.
Good look for Pyle. Has it partially tipped by who else? Nicole Kameen.
Good job of Kameen coming out hard on the contest.
Big possession. Kameen, they're feeding the feeder.
And you cannot allow Nicole Kameen to get to the left side of the paint.
She's so second quarter and kind of get close in this game. So this one is far from over.
Little horn set.
Pyle to Campbell, swinging it across to Schreiner. James has space, denied there on the play. And wow.
Wow, that is a big call.
That is a fifth for Macy James.
This is a tough call. And it's just, she lowered the shoulder just a little bit. It was close, though. That's a really tough look and a tough way to go out for Macy James. You can just see the frustration on her face. She wants to be out there on that court so bad.
One minute to go in the ball game. Going 5 out. Trying to set something up. Trying to clean out, looks like, is Riley Bisbal. They kick it back out to the outside. Just the shot is off.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised there that they didn't call it.
Schreiner will inbound the basketball for the Gorillas. The Lakers will not put a body on the ball. Holmes was looking for some help. Here's Grace Pyle trying to get that separation, puts her head down. Ball is tipped. Gerber gets the loose ball on the floor, still loose again. And the ball, as it actually was touched, and she was on the end line, so it will stay with the Gorillas.
Yep, you're going to see right there. Let's see White put over the end line.
Tried. And good to see Lexi back on the court after taking that deep hit.
And we should mention Grand Valley State. There's some fouls to give here.
Kameen's picked up her fourth. Looking to zip that ball in, tipped by Riley Bisbal. And a foul. Nice job in recovery and tiptoeing down the sidelines was Paige Vanstey.
Just a nice job hanging onto that basketball. Tough look.
Big bucket, 18.7 seconds to go. Vanstey has been solid off the bench. 10 points tonight. And with that, Coach David will take that timeout. As you said, Kelly, advance that basketball to the front court.
And now, so it's at least a two-possession game. Nicole Kameen, though, has been such a huge factor, especially in the second half. For Grand Valley State, she's doing it all. Crashing the glass, scoring the basketball, 19 points, her anticipation defensively, and then her breakaway speed down the floor in transition. Grand Valley State's done a great job exploiting the matchup with her, especially letting her go to work off the dribble to the left side of the paint. But the Girls just have not had an answer for her defensively, especially when she goes to that left hand.
Kameen, steal leader tonight, 7 steals. Many of those leading to her 19 points. and 7 rebounds as well. Oh, add in 4 assists.
She's been a menace on the defensive end,
She's really been
especially.
special tonight for the Lakers. Holmes has some space, lets it go. Riley Bisbal with the rebound. They get it into Riley's hands, but fouled in the backcourt.
This late game situation, you're sending an extra defender.
Here's Pyle. She has a space and drains the 3.
That's exactly who you want taking that shot.
Cuts it to 5, 4.9 seconds to go.
So you need to foul immediately. Actually, if you're Pittsburg State, you want to foul, go for the initial steal, but then foul within half a second. Just a great job by Grace Pyle, squaring up her body and her feet. And she does not need very much room at all. Just a little sliver of space, and she does such a good job shooting through contests.
Grace Pyle, 27 double-figure games, including consecutively in the last 7. That's what she has meant to this Pittsburg State team on this run.
She's one of the heart and soul players of this Pittsburg State team. Pittsburg State also out of timeouts.
Bisbal gets it into Kameen. And that should do it. Foul called. Says Holmes foul. A little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, it was just too late to get the initial foul on the inbounder. The defender fell over, and then too much time went off the clock.
Niljasu came back into the game for Pittsburg State, taking over for James as she had fouled out. The opposite end here for the Lakers. Riley Bisbal with a solid effort tonight. Riley finishing with 17 and 5 boards in her 32 minutes of action. Sydney Holmes leaves on the flip side for Pittsburg State, the senior. And with that, Grand Valley State headed to the national championship game with a 68